Well, obviously we're disappointed. We came in with the expectation to win, and that's always hard. I have to really credit Texas. I thought they played a phenomenal match. We knew that they were a fantastic team. It would need to be really our best effort. And I thought they made us really uncomfortable and led to some uncharacteristic things with our team. But I credit them by putting pressure on them. Putting pressure on us, and you know, I thought their outsides really dominated and did some things that were different than what we've seen as far as where they were hitting. They had, they kind of hit all over the court that made them tough to defend. They were, we had to win the serve and pass game, and I thought we lost it tonight. But losing stinks. It stings, but what this team has done this year and how they've done it maybe is what makes me even prouder. The fact that they come in every day, the fact that they love each other, the fact that they're respectful young women that do stuff in the community. I have a lot of pride in who they are as people and developing them as young women. So I think they'll be able to reflect back and say that they, had an amazing year, tread new ground for our program, and hopefully it'll drive them into next year.
Questions?
Yeah, I mean, everyone knows, but Texas is a phenomenal team, and I think today they played amazing. I think we could have put a little bit more pressure on them, but maybe that's just hindsight. I don't know. They played really well.
Well, all the accolades that we've accumulated as a team and just through the history of this program, it's been really fun to see, but I would have to reflect on the memories that I've made, all the intangibles that come with being a student athlete. I couldn't ask for a better place to be than Creighton, and the memories of the girls and how loving they are and how we put it all out on the court is something really special.
I think a word to describe our team is special. I think we've done a lot of amazing things this season, and from where we started to where we are now, we've just grown together, and we've done some pretty amazing things. I mean, we set history for this year. I mean, last year made it to the Sweet 16, this year Elite 8. Can only imagine that we're going to follow the trend and make it to the Final Four next year. So I think we're going to come back stronger than ever, and I think this was a really special team, and we're going to remember it forever.
I think that you have a lot of really young leaders, but they're very mature, and the way that they handle themselves on the court and off the court, I mean, I can only see Creighton being successful from here on out, and it's wonderful to see that rising tradition.
Yeah, I said to Lauren she's going to have to stick around and coach since she's almost serving in that role anyway. She's been here for so long. I don't know where to begin. I mean, you talk about Lauren. I could talk forever on what she does off the court, but I won't bore people with that, just to say that she's remarkable. But then on the court, she's just been phenomenal for 4 years. I mean, she has started every match of her career, and she's been a force. And then Jess Bird, that kid, first team all-conference player, incredible athlete, incredible young woman, had some injuries, and then this year doesn't get the role that she wants and is the biggest fan of her teammates supporting them. I mean, talk about character. I don't think I could have done that at 22 years of age. And then Amanda Foji, one of those kids that to be great you have to have on the team, the kid that will embrace her role serves as primarily a serving specialist, but comes to practice every day, mouths off to her teammates all the time.
In a good way. She's ornery, it's fine.
But they are, they talked about before this year, there was a lot of expectations because our leadership was so good last year. And I think they were incredible for us this year. Well, I think in the short term, we won't. I want them to reflect on the year and just have a break. But this is a mature group that are driven young women. I mean, we try to recruit people that want to be great. It's not about us pushing them to be great. They want to be great. And I have no doubt when we get started in January, because that's when the season starts, that we will have players driven to go further. And the fact is, you never know if it's going to happen. You don't know your draw. We could have lost first round. I mean, we went 5 3 times. So, things can happen. But but we're process driven. So we're going to take all the steps to be successful next year. Whether that happens or not, we'll see, but the process will be there.